That escalated quite quickly now, didn't it? You know, I had a hunch this may have happened. Just a rule of thumb for you younger folks out there. Or, well, I shouldn't be too mean, but just a rule of thumb. If a game launches around 50% off, there are 3 reasons why that's the case. Number 1, the pandemic. Number 2, it's a sign of goodwill. That's the very rare instance for whatever reason, which can go at number 1. Number 3, it's going to be divisive. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, and to be honest, I honestly didn't like this game at first, but after about 4-ish hours, I'm kind of liking it, what it's going. It's different. It's not XCOM 3. It's definitely not sold as XCOM 3, so that's why I'm viewing it like that. But even as an XCOM 2 fan, I kind of am just in the air, in the mid. I'm not really quite sure what to think of this. The gameplay is actually fine. I'm actually fine as far as how that goes, but the tone is what I get, where I'm kind of just really not sure what to think about. If I had to make a comparison to some other game that had a similar reaction, maybe Wolfenstein Youngblood is the best comparison. Now, I'm not saying this game is as bad as that. Clearly, those are 2 different kind of first-person shooters. This is still XCOM in-game, but it's so stripped down of what people normally expect, which I think they did that more for the story purposes, that I'm not quite sure it was worth all the sacrifices. Now, this could just be a test bed for XCOM 3. So, what I'm going to assume is XCOM 3 is going to feature interspecies warfare. That's cool. I like that idea. And if this leads up to that and it has the framework set for controlling Chrysalids and all those cool creatures, I'm okay for that. I'll be happy to play that. But until then, boy, we have quite the game on our hands. Normally I don't start one of these kind of Let's Plays or recording sessions with a review of sort. I wouldn't say this is a comprehensive review. As Total Biscuit would say, this is just my first impressions. But as someone with 400 hours into XCOM 2, 100 hours into XCOM, and at least 200 hours into the Long War 1 and 2, I did not expect this game to be as it is. But I digress. The options menu is basically the same, so I'm not going to tweak that at all. And just to show that I have played it for a while, yeah. See? I'm at least 11 days into it, so I think that's about like 5 or 6 missions into it. So I want to kind of get a feel to see how it is. I'm going to leave it on the default settings because, yes, you can't lose companions, but I have no idea how hard it's going to get ramped up. So I figured for most people, this is what they're going to play with. I will enable tutorial just to kind of show you the story. And unlike my Evil Within video, I have the buttons mapped to muting it, so I don't have to have the popping sound. Let's see. The heal between encounters, I mean, I guess that's more, I can't remember. Is that healing between, I think that's between each round, not each attack, like not each, each wave, to make it easier for myself, rather than each actual combat scenario. I am curious how this is going to have any replay value, which is why I kind of want to start on normal and see how it gets ranked up. Because if it has the kind of replay value that I imagine it has, this could be worth it even at the $10 price. And if this was sold as a paid expansion, maybe as a standalone expansion to XCOM 2, maybe it could get away with it. But I'm not surprised the mixed rating on YouTube, or on Steam, but I digress. So let's just jump right in.
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in. Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed the cap.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Okay, just want to make sure this is on. All right. So, as you can probably tell, this is XCOM for Zoomers. I'm not making this up. The language, the tone, the jokey thing that you expect from like Disney films and the like, it's jarring. I expected some banter. I expected more kind of like character, if we could be generous with. Okay, I'm being kind of unfair. If we're trying to be objective here, I did expect that there would be some banter and some wittiness used throughout, because this is trying to be more character driven than gameplay driven than the other games. But that tone sets the whole for the whole thing. And just like the tone is like a real breach.
Stay behind me.
So instead of having concealment and having the whole stealth phase where it was mainly to get you, it was mainly there to get you started on the combat. Here we have the breach phase, which is kind of like those Call of Duty jokes where they just go in and they just have slow motion. Now you won't always have 100% fire, so this one's just teasing you. And if you don't kill them, they will be able to fire back.
Hello, I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Okay, so they're throwing a lot of new mechanics at you just to kind of get you accustomed to it. Basically, to make a long story short, instead of you attacking all on the same turn, you have now turns just like in like a JRPG, like Final Fantasy. So this guy over here is the next one that's going to attack. So if I wanted to, I could... Wait. Oh, I don't have his abilities. Okay, so I can only move and attack. Alright. So for here, because I know he's not going to come this way, I'm going to go ahead and take this vantage point. And I'm going to put him on Overwatch. That way I can catch this guy if he runs.
I'll cover you.
Boxing in target.
Okay. Normally I would have had the ability to charge, or, sorry, not charge, subdue, which is one of the new things for taking down enemies.
Moving.
But it's a tutorial, they're not going to let you do everything at the beginning. Okay, so just like an XCOM, flank enemies, kill them, blah blah blah. And since I know I'm safe, I'm just going to be risky. I guess that's one thing you can kind of commend this game for. It does reward risky behavior. But if you're going to use this to play XCOM and XCOM 2, definitely do not
You
do
see
this.
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
So the nice thing is, between these encounters, you don't have to reload, you don't have to do all that little micromanaging stuff, which I could see the value in that, because a lot of people would say, oh, it's skill-based, you should remember that you have to reload all your guns. You're not managing ammo conservation, so really, there's no need for that. So I kind of like this. So if this is something they're going to keep in the future, maybe during encounters, I don't want this whole wave solution thing, but maybe after you get through an engagement, you can hit an all reload button or something, just to kind of help keep the pace going. But all this is doing is saying you can send you can send your units to multiple breaching points. So here, obviously send the more durable people here, and set the weaker people up here. Now, Verge is kind of interesting because, well, I mean, we're having a sectoid on our team. It is so jarring, especially at this part of the game.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
But he's going to help us out because we got a bunch of psi abilities we can exploit. Alright, so let's take the most advantage points off. What's aggressive? Oh. Is that what that means? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. See, I learned everything a little bit new every now and then. Okay. Let's take care of the for sure targets. Maybe we can get rid of them all on this phase. I don't think the whole game is going to be you just breaching doors and killing things. It's not that easy, thankfully. Okay, so now it's teaching me agent abilities, which is basically what I was trying to do before. Yeah, I got plenty of time. So if I wanted to, what I could do to be more... Well, that's weird. Okay, sometimes, I don't know why it does this, but you're allowed to choose where your kinetic shields go. So what I wanted to do was give it to him. That way you could take a free hit. But whatever, we're fine. And the reason you want to use this is...
I made the arrest.
When you charge your shield, it gives you this area of effect to blast. So it's actually very useful to do this. So again, do the same thing. As stupid as it looks.
Another caller for the medic.
I like that you break stuff around you. So you can tell this is a very fast-paced compared to the normal one.
I do like to make an entrance.
So I can see the value with this, so I'm not trying to be prejudiced against it. And I do like the pace. It's a nice thing. So if I was going to recommend this to people who don't like the pace of XCOM, maybe they could enjoy this.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
How's this for an entrance?
Boy, that line. Okay, they're surprised. All right. Which one has more health? Oh, they're both the same. All right, doesn't matter. And again, you don't have to kill them. So like here, my chances are pretty bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use cover rush. Yeah, let's use cover rush for both of them.
You're a Nightingale. I'll protect you.
Exterminating.
Ooh.
Cherub is down.
Okay, so that is
Terminal, stabilize.
that is
On it.
Verge,
planned.
protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
This is the only mission where I think it's structured this way, where you are going to go down and lose someone. But unlike XCOM, they're not going to die. You can stabilize them, and they're safe. So, let's see. For right now, who is the next target? This guy. Okay. So let's pacify these units a bit, and then we'll revive them. I got the scatter shot, so this should be helpful. Just like this. Okay. Six. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to take him out. Alright. What we'll do, so I don't have to worry about him, go ahead and stabilize him. Now, I could subdue him, which would be useful. And then I could pacify him with the... Yeah, let's do that. Oh, well that's not good.
Shouldn't have bothered.
Maybe I shouldn't talk shit. Okay, well, alright, well, we got... let's see. Does it automatically end turn? Yes, it does. Okay. Let me think. You know, I deserve this for talking crap. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We're going to...
Your thoughts.
use Stupor on him. That way he's stunned. And then we're going to put him on Overwatch, and hopefully he'll be dumb enough to go through it.
I can see everything.
Appreciate it.
Well, my plan almost worked.
Liquidating.
I'm running low.
Interesting, so I can do this without triggering him. Alright, good. And the reason I'm subduing these targets is you get extra intel chances, or intel. Sometimes it's intel, sometimes it's chances.
Stay down.
So there is a
Chimera,
gameplay reward
are
for
you
doing
still
this.
with us?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is the only mission that's structured this way, where you're going to lose someone in a fight. Instead of losing your soldiers, which I think you only get 4, I've not seen any squad size upgrades. What they have instead is you can have androids, and they can kind of replace your soldiers during encounters. So it's an interesting system. I haven't been able to use them yet because I haven't lost anyone, but hoping we can do that in this run. So this is the only mission that's structured this way, where it's going to be scripted out. I do know that some of the story missions do stay the same, but the randomized missions are still randomized, so
Package
that's at
delivered
least the
to
same.
31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
That is such a Zoomer thing to say. Seriously.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The city council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
Now, to be fair to this game, I like what they're doing with this story, because if you analyze it from just a comprehensive level, it is a inverse of XCOM 2, where we were the insurgents against the authority, which was perceived as a good thing. Now we're XCOM as the authority, viewed as the enemy to these insurgents who are trying to live up to that XCOM thing. So it's an interesting story device. I won't fault them for that. And if you look at it at a more subtext level, as you can tell with Jane Kelly, which, if you don't remember, she was the first she was the surviving companion in that tutorial mission from XCOM 2. Really cool touch. I'm guessing they couldn't put a face to the commander, so hopefully he or she will show up in the next game. I'm hoping. But as I was saying, I can see the point of what they're doing here with trying to push newcomers or newbies into how you're supposed to play XCOM, and I think this is what this game is going to be the most appealing to. Sorry, who is going to be the most appealing to? Because the lessons that she was telling there about, like, don't get yourself beat up, just focus on the next mission, that's XCOM. Not how it plays, but it is what you're supposed to learn. So I can see the value in that, and if you like this game, more power to you. I actually like it, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say, this definitely is the most heavy-handed way to get this message across, rather than just having you teach yourself that and learning under duress. But I understand not everyone could do that, so it is what it is. Okay, so now that we got all that story and tone stuff out of the way, and we got our whole shock thing. Notice, I didn't record my initial thoughts, because if my initial thoughts were recorded, I would be ranting, raving, and probably be posting something like a Steam review. I'm sorry, but a lot of these people... No, there is one Steam review that is accurate. Thank you for making snake broth is a part of the lore. That is the one Steam review that is accurate. No, I'm kidding. If I had my initial thoughts, it would be really confusing, and it'd be a whole clusterfuck of just emotions and ideas. So this is why I wanted to be a more relaxed, contemplative, and analytical view of the game after I've at least gotten over my initial shock value. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go through this really quickly. So the city map is your globe map, whatever you want to call it, equivalent in XCOM. So now that we got all that taken care of, let's actually do this.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today.
Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Okay, so just like the globe map, these are where your missions are going to spawn. There's basically 3 types of things that are going to pop up on this map. There are the missions, which are the story missions and the ones you're supposed to do. I believe those are scripted in a... They're going to be a specific encounter. They're not going to be random map generations or anything like that. So think of it more like XCOM, enemy unknown or within. The situations are just more story progressing things. They're not really going to be any gameplay. They're more like passive missions. I guess kind of like the Covert Ops, but not really. And then there are the... Or not situations, but like they're called something else, like operations, I think. And those are the kind of the random based things that you would get in XCOM 2. So it's an interesting mix of story, linear missions with randomized missions. So I guess you can call this one a real XCOM light, as dumb as the name is. So I don't have much choice here, so I'm just going to do it as what they want. Hold on. Can I do anything else? No, I don't have any options. Normally you would have things to build like assembly line stuff and the like. As dumb as it sounds, you're still using Kevlar armor. For some reason, XCOM's like, no. It's tradition. You gotta have Kevlar armor at the beginning and die. But I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna send the APC and just move things forward.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Now, I'm not certain if this is all, like, you only get 1 choice per game yet. Sorry, let me back up. I'm not sure if this is 1 choice per game or you have to do all 3, but if there's more of these kind of choice or branching systems, this would be fine. I've only had 1 so far, so I'm going to stick with what I chose before with the Progeny, because I want to see if the missions, how much they're randomized and how much they're different.
The Progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand over what the Progeny need, and then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Now, as far as alien cohabitation concerns, I'm okay with Vipers. I'm okay with sectoids. I'm okay with the mutons, even. But we're going to have no Chrysalids on our team. Do you understand me? We are not inviting those things on there. I don't care if it's war, it's PTSD. But we are not inviting those things into our squad. Not on my best bed. I'm trying to have fun. Okay, so now we have the assembly line.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns. But once we have them, we're good to go.
So, I guess instead of having 6 companions that you usually have, sorry, not 6 companions, 6 units at all times, instead you have 4, and what you build instead are the androids, and they replace your squad mates if they go down during a mission. I have not been able to use them yet because I have not found a mission where it's needed, but hopefully we'll get to that part of the game.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Now, what I do find interesting about this, and
we can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know, everyone hates them,
Okay. So, let's make sure this is on. All right. What was I going to say? So one thing that I think is kind of interesting in this game is a lot of these weapons, or like, no, weapons, but like the supply stuff is all defensive based, or it's incapacitating, or to incapacitate a target, which I think is an interesting idea. I mean, if it's post-war XCOM, I guess that makes sense. You don't want to kill everyone. You want to subdue them. All right, matches it so far. I don't see any drawbacks to using these things. So get the trank rounds. No reason not to. Money is very easy to come by. Instead of the monthly budget thing, you just basically get rewards per mission, and as we unlock later on, ways to get that money through districts. There's certain thresholds you have to get. But what you can also do is you can, sorry, I blanked out for a moment. There's covert op missions where you can kind of do underground investigations, that's what it sounds like, but really it's just a passive way to use your soldiers when you're not on missions. So I'm not going to spend any more things because I got enough, but when I go to my armory, we can get our 4th companion.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to
No.
This means we can bring
I'm so
more
sad.
agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
I did not. Okay, so there is some random parts of the game. I was hoping to get Torque at this part because she's very useful with that high dodge, but we won't use her for right now. Okay. Let's get Blue Blood because I haven't used him yet. I had him, but I hadn't had an opportunity to use him, so we'll make up for this.
Blue Blood, great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car repair yard.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know when we have any.
So kind of like War of the Chosen, the units you have here are all kind of like hero units, kind of. So you can kind of make the Overwatch comparison. It's not really that substantial, but basically every unit here has their own unique perk tree, their own unique weapons, and the like. So it's an interesting change, I guess, that makes it more distinct. You get a breach item and you get a utility item, and later on you get more slots for your weapon and armor. So there's more than enough agency here to have your own style. Normally I color code my units based on like close quarters and the like, but it's not going to really work here, so I'm just going to color them all. Let's see. What best matches our Kevlar armor? Well, I guess this is supposed to be like new XCOM, right? So my squad mates should not look like post-war XCOM. It should be looking like something else. Yeah, let's go with that. It's a nice muted tone. Works with me. Okay. So we got our androids in the works. He can help us with this stuff, so there is a use for all the ones you're going to accumulate over time. Do I want to bring him on mission? Nah, let's just leave him here for now. It's probably just not going to be a story mission yet. Oh, okay, we do have one. Alright. So we're going to jump right into the actual first main mission, and let's see if it's different from what I remember.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Now, I don't see any penalty to the tranquilizer, so I'm going to give it to Godmother because she has high enough damage where I can pacify a lot of targets pretty quickly. I just am accustomed to giving the medic with the gremlin, just what I'm used to. It seems like everyone could stabilize, so you don't technically need it, and the gremlin gets a free healing. Like, it only takes 1 round to recharge, which is really abusable. So again, I kind of feel like it's meant for casual audiences. So I'm just gonna roll it like this for now.
PD asked to speak with this company's owner about his connections to the progeny. That's when his staff pulled weapons, and the police barely made it out.
That's bad customer service. 3-1 PD take any hits?
Well, they took no casualties. Try to do the same in there.
So that's interesting. The dialogue is a little randomized, so it's not always the same. So it depends on who you're bringing. I think last time I had Terminal out of the picture, so she wasn't there to talk about her stuff. Okay, so let's see. We have the options to choose how we want to infiltrate here. I could put them all in the main door, and that's fine. But one of them will be rooted for 1 round, so I don't want to put them. I don't want to put them all in there because that would be bad. But here, I can give him a defense bonus. So maybe my weakest guy could go there. And here, maybe Terminal could be up here. And then Shurov, because he's the least one that'll be damaged pretty much, because he have that free attack, or sorry, free shield. He'll be fine going through here.
Time to breach.
Let's see. Yeah, let's take care of this guy so I can thin the numbers. Boy, seeing mutants without their armor is really, really disturbing. Care of the far back. Down. I'm not gonna be able to kill him, so I'm gonna pacify this guy. So there is still some strategy to this that I can appreciate. This is a different kind of strategy, and in the situations where you do need extra help, you can use preparation to boost your defenses, or you can team up to kind of increase your turn order. That way, in the rare instance that you do need their help, you can have it at your disposal. And it's a guaranteed thing, so there's no penalty to not using it. You can only use the team up once. You can use the other one no matter what. So let's see. Let's put him on Overwatch and catch this guy if he runs. Yep, that's XCOM. Okay, so as you can see here, he's levitated, which means he has no cover, and that's very bad. So we need to take him out pronto. So we're going to subdue this guy so we can get our unit back down.
Arrested the target.
Now he's free. Okay, he can't move, but what I could do just to help, can't speak, is a supply kinetic shield. Kinetic shield. Now what I could do probably won't kill him. So I could probably maybe shoot at him and weaken him. That's what I figured. Okay. I'm okay with that. Now he's going to be taken care of. If not,
Did not see
he has a shield. I don't think you can exploit this thing in the future because I was worried about that.
Book 'em.
Thankfully, you can just subdue targets only when they're at really low health. So you can't just bum rush it like I'm doing.
Those employees, their movements were synchronized. Reminds me of my old Advent training.
Well, good thing we all fought Advent. Except those of us who were Advent.
Technically, I was never... You know, this isn't the time.
Alright, let's see. How do I want to approach this? Okay, so this one up here is unique to her. So if I want to send more people here, I can split them up. So let's split them up like this. Verge, go here. Trub, go here. And I'll send these three in this one. That way he can get that benefit.
Stay behind me.
Open sesame.
So I do like this idea that there are unique entrances for each character. That does make it more personal. Okay, definitely not target him. Alright, they can take care of him. Yeah, go ahead and take care of him. Alright. Got a couple people unconscious. Good. Now, normally I would apply the shield. Actually, let's do that. Apply it to me. There we go. Just so I don't accidentally apply it to someone else. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to intentionally bait him.
I can make it.
And now I blocked this entire shot. And this charge is what I could use if I would had another turn to just pacify him much more easily. Nice thing is it has an area of effect attack, so be much easier to subdue him.
You weren't supposed to hit back.
Subdued the hostile.
You're about to enter some offices. Now the owner must be holed up in there.
Okay, last encounter. Alright. So we could go an explosive way. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's send him here. Put Verge here, and Godmother, and Terminal this way. That'll work.
Making a path. We shall move in.
He's down. He's almost down. Wow, did we take everyone out in that first thing? Oh, okay, there's one more.
VIP spotted. Capture if you can.
A little surprised. I thought we killed everyone in the first round. That'd be hilarious. Now, do I have the charge bash? Yes, I do. Okay, so it's not going to kill him. So what I have to do is apply it to me. And then bait him again. Cheap exploit, I know, but I'll take a guaranteed hit.
To your knees.
Can he use that on me? Oh, he can. So he can get around my shield. Okay. That's cool. See, I like when I can be surprised and be put in my place. Okay, we're doing fine on time. I just want to make sure we're not overstaying our welcome. So annoyingly, you have to run all the way to get the target, but otherwise, Godmother can get him. Okay.
Moving, quickly.
Never stop moving!
Get over here. Seems a little excessive to subdue the target. But, oh well.
Subdued.
Flawless. Hooray! I did something perfect. Oops, having a little trouble there. There we go. Okay. So, it's interesting they leave these little archive things here for us, so I feel so much like Bradford right now. I could channel his voice. Aliens in your agency? Jane, what are you thinking? I don't know if that's a good impression or not, but I'm just going to roll with it. Alright, so we got credits, we got intel. Oops, wrong button. Did not mean to do that. Continue, there we go.
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
So interspersed between all these missions, you have these kind of little cutscenes. Oops. You have these little cutscenes. They don't amount to much, but they're just kind of like carrots on the stick for the story. I mean, I guess I can see what they're going for with the whole comic book event. It's fine. So, not much intel to give out of this so far. That's why I have to get more. Now we got our first android.
An emergency session of the city council voted
okay, I thought it was about an android.
5-4
Never mind.
against the citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority. There is no need
We
for
can
such
give the
extreme
android whatever weapon we
Mayor
choose,
Nightingale's
so
death is
that's
tragic,
interesting.
But to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
More as it develops. Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Okay, so we have that android there. He's going to serve as our kind of like fallback in case one of these guys go down. I think we have enough. Do we have enough? No, I don't see any indication that they improved any. They didn't upgrade, so we're not going to worry about that. But what I am going to do is, let's say I want to put Verge on Spec Ops for now.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
Now, so far, I don't know if these are as in-depth as the covert ops in XCOM Within, or Enemy Within, but it's essentially the same idea. You put your agents on the case, and they're going to do all this stuff for you, and you get rewards out of it. At the moment, I'm doing fine on these things, so what I'm going to go is I'm going to go for extra credits. And then I'm going to take this guy here and put him on our APC. Oh wait, hold on.
Dozens of hybrids have recently disappeared throughout the city. We suspect progeny involvement. Find out if they're behind this, and if so, how they're doing it.
Okay, let's hold on a second. My assembly stuff done? Yeah, I thought it was done. Okay, yeah, so I can take him off of here. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's go for modular armor. So I can get these extra protection stuff. I've not used them before, so this will be an interesting demonstration. Yeah, so let's go to the city map. Okay, so you notice. Sorry about the sneeze. So you notice some of these missions require 5 days to unlock. Other ones I can access right now. So in my playthrough, I did one of these yellow ones because I just wanted to try it. These are the these are the randomized ones. They're not story missions focused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one because I have not done this one before. So let's be completely new.
Reclamation Training spent a lot of time on hostage situations, so you know how it goes. Focus on any hostile who threatens your VIP, and get them to safety as soon as you can.
Alright, so do I need to equip anyone with anything? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Verge didn't have anything, so we're good. And Diamond is our reserve, so we can't use him. So don't think that you have 5 units, you only have 4.
The progeny grabbed a hybrid off the streets and brought him here. Find out why.
Alright. So you can see, I have no way to avoid damage in this circumstance. So we're going to have to manage the best of our shitty circumstances. The main door seems to have more enemies available. So let's go through the wall. Alright, that's good. Let's put blue blood last, since I don't know how he's going to handle.
How's this for an entrance?
Alright, so let's see what our odds are. He's alert. He's aggressive, so we definitely need to take him out. Okay. I can leave that for blue blood. Let's go for him. Okay. Let's take care of this one if I can. And you can finish him off. So let's see how you handle, buddy.
That's our VIP. Keep him safe.
Alright, let's see. So if I use the kinetic shield, I won't be able to charge at him, but it's worth it.
Protected from all angles.
And let's move him up here. As long as he doesn't use that psychic pull thing, we're good. Now, I don't know if they get a defense bonus, because you have no control over how they go into the battles. So I'm hoping that there is some... I don't want like a huge bonus, but like if I have no control on how they go into a fight, I should have a say on... I should have some leniency given to me, I think. Now let's see, can I go after the other one? Yes, I can. Alright, so let's take care of him.
Shouldn't have bothered.
And this will take care of this guy.
Arrested the target.
Inefficient, I know, but I can at least guarantee I can take this guy out, so it's worth it.
That was a bad collar.
Now we got our guy. Now, this kind of reminds me of Long War II, especially that one. You have missions like these where you normally would think, oh, I won, it's over. No. They decided the best thing to do is you need to evac, not everyone, but you need to get everyone that's conscience out. If you have someone down, you don't need to pick up their body, so that's useful. I was wasting so much time trying to figure how to do that.
On Overwatch.
So,
thanks for looking out.
Nice to know I don't have to do that. That's useful.
Headed this way.
And we're going to put him on Overwatch so I can guarantee that whoever is in this door is going to die.
Feel the fire covered.
Good support.
Alright, let's see. Let's move him this way. That way you can overwatch the guy on this end. And that's our VIP, correct? Yeah, so we can get him out of here. Yeah, notice how small these maps are? I have not seen any big maps yet. Not saying they don't exist, but I've yet to see them. Alright, so what I could do is I could attack him, but I could risk wasting an extra turn to take him out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat and take my crappier shot. And let's get these three out so I can get them going and we can leave this mission.
Shifting position.
Never stop moving.
And another flawless run. So, I'm starting to think I should have put it on at least hard, but you know, you always want to have a baseline of what's normal before you complain a game is too easy or hard. So, it's going to ramp up soon. Don't trust me. We're not going to be able to subdue all the targets this easy. There's a reason I got the trank rounds. Okay, so Unrest is kind of like the, what is it called? Terror ratings. You have 9 districts, kind of, and oh, I can put it in here.
Vigils broke out in honor of Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor, said one attendee.
She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us.
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, "Governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent."
Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
You know, I could talk over him, but I have a great disdain for talking over people when they're talking, so apologies if I'm just going to let those play out. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to do my promotions.
I'm sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you has a locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
Another bit of ribbon.
Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
Okay, I do find I do commend all the work put into the multiple voice lines. They didn't have to do all this extra work. So, they're trying to give me something that's replayable, gives me replay value. Now, just kind of like original XCOM and XCOM 2, you have a set choice of unlocks. It seems like you have less choice in this one because you only have 2 ranks where you get to choose things, but they're at least good choices, so I don't think there are any terrible ones thus far. Alpha Strike is good, and for her we get Refresh, which during the breaching phase you can choose which abilities you want to use. So basically everyone gets a free heal for 2 HP, and that's in addition to the HP you get back in between encounters, so that's nice. Although I think on harder mode, when you don't have half heals back, it will be something you'll have to use a lot more. So it's something fair. Phalanx is a very useful one. Basically, it's a taunt that gets everyone to focus fire on him, and every time he gets attacked, he gets 0 damage done to him. And he also gets an extra charge. So you go into a room with a bunch of guys firing, he'll basically take all their damage for free. So that is a hell of a useful ability. I have not used him at all yet, so hopefully we can see what he can do. I think he has like a rapid fire thing. So he's like the gunslinger, marksman. Is he done with the covert ops? No, he's still in the progress, so I can't distract him yet. All right, that one's almost done. Now the trainer.
On mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
So one of the coolest things that they added in this game are scars. And scars are kind of like permanent debuffs in a D&D sense, where if you don't cure them, they're going to last until you get them cured. In this case, you have to, I think, rest for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days, and then it will be gone. If you don't take care of them and you send them on a mission, there is a chance that they could actually get worse effects. And these effects are all randomized. So it could be something like lower critical chance, or lower HP, or more panic resistance. So I kind of like this. Keep this idea. Keep this idea for the future, because this is something I could see into a mod for XCOM 2, and it would be something I would really like. Just something of variety and variability to my playthrough. You can also, we can't do anything right now. Well, I could take her and give her HP. This is another thing you could do to better increase their odds. So for the most part, everyone has decent health. I think only Verge has lowest, yeah. So I may send these two in there just to get up to snuff with our other ones. But we'll have armor choices soon, and I can put their weaves into them and help them for that. So I got 2 days until this mission is available. So for the meantime, we have these situations. What I could do is, when is he available? Okay, so I have to wait 1 day until that, so I can't send someone in there and have a full party for next one. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the city map, and we'll just let something pass by. Now I have a choice between money or Illyrium. Since I already have one supply of Illyrium, or money coming in, I'm going to get the Illyrium. Again, I'm so paranoid I'm not used to hitting the mic button, so I am absolutely worried that I'm going to forget to turn it back on. Alright, so we're going to advance the day and just get this Illyrium.
Today, the City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming elections. Councilor Vorthu expressed his displeasure after the session.
He opposed the bulk of Mayor Nightingale's policies. A new title won't change that.
The Deputy Mayor responded.
This is a trying time for us all. My goal is to keep the lights on until we elect a new mayor. No more, no less.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Now, I want to get these modular weapons because I can put extra little stocks and other things. These are the little weapon mods you got in XCOM 2, so I could spend for the enhanced armor, but I don't quite need it right now. It's a little too early. I still have to wait a day for this, so if I go to the supply room, I can now make all these weaves. This is one I definitely want to get because 50 dodge is really, really good. For comparison, Torque, who's the Viper character, she starts out with 20, and one of her options for skills, when she improves her, when she upgrades, is a chance to get 50. So she basically gets this weave as part of her upgrade program. But now I can give it to anyone that I want. I still have to wait 1 more day for this one, so I have to do one of these 2 missions. So I have the option of getting Intel or Intel. Okay, what's the difference? Advanced scope, 25 Intel, moderate. Extra padding, 30 Intel. How about let's go for the turncoat, because I could use that armor mod for Verge. Yeah, let's do that.
If we're lucky, we can reach an endangered VIP before hostile forces arrive. Our goal is to extract the VIP before hostiles can overwhelm the position. Get to the evac and get out.
Now this will be our first mission where it's randomized, so keep that in mind.
Friendly VIP ready for evac. Hostiles on the move.
Okay, so we are pretty much cold turkey for choices. Let's put Cherub first. Let's put Terminal last. Yeah.
Reaching in.
Okay, so do I have any alerts? Aggressive. Okay. I won't be able to kill him. What I could do... Yeah, let's just go for him. Alright, so he can't kill anyone as far as I can tell. But maybe damage him really badly. Alright. Let's take care of... Let's do that. Yeah, that armor's gonna be a little resistant. Ooh, that was a nasty shot.
Spotted the VIP.
Oh, he's at the beginning.
Deliver that package.
Well, you heard him. Deliver that package. Oh, that can be taken so out of context. Alright. Oh, I'm playing. Okay, sorry. I was waiting for the camera. There it is. Let's see. He's almost down. He's almost down. We could possibly take him out. 58%. Okay, what if... Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna give ourselves a shield. And we're gonna bash this guy. Move. What are you waiting for? Go. Go. What, are you kidding me? Go. Had to hit the other button.
Let me try again.
Okay, where are you going? You have to get to the other side of the wall? Oh, wow. Okay, definitely not going to put him over there. Can I hunker him down? Yes, I can. Alright, so let's put him... I don't really want to put him in harm's way, because that would make him vulnerable. Alright, let's put him over here. Protecting a muton. What is this world coming to? Oh, that's not good. Okay, 2 damage is not as bad. What's Deadeye? Interesting. So I have to take care of these two. Alright. Let's say we can take care of this guy. Alright, Deadeye. Need you to impress me here. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. Friendly fire. Oh, sorry. Almost killed a civilian. Sorry. I'm used to killing sectoids. Let's see. How are we doing on time, by the way? Okay. Just want to make sure we're not going overboard. So let's see. How about... I'm not going to be able to kill him, so what I want to do is safeguard good godmother.
He'll be fine.
Good thinking.
And let's... Wait, is that an enemy? Oh. That's useful. Oh, I thought it would do some damage. Oh, they really don't care about my guy right there. That's very useful, thank you. I guess these guys are sectoids in this game. Okay, let's move him closer so I can get him closer to extract. So there's two guys there. Alright, let's move him up here. He should be fine.
Her power guides me.
Ooh. I didn't know they could do more damage than 2. I thought it was just always 2. Alright, how much damage can you do? Okay, let's get really close. And maybe get an aiming height penalty or height advantage. Alright, now try it. You failed to disappoint me. Alright, team up. Coordinates with the target, unimpaired ally, moving their turn. Yeah, this is the time to use this. Alright, good. And what we'll do is we'll subdue this target.
Arrested the target.
And this time we'll make sure that we take care of him.
You're under arrest.
Oh, those explode. I forgot. Okay. You're on healing protocol right now. Heal my tank.
Gremlin on the way.
You're the best.
Let's put him on Overwatch in case this guy decides he's gonna get ballsy. Okay, can you take him out? Yes, you can. Let's take care of this guy. Please don't kill yourself by the explosion.
I made the arrest.
Alright, now let's move everyone to the extract so we can get out of here.
No ammo. On the move.
That's it.
Normally it's bad form to leave your target behind, but we'll be fine.
I'm moving.
So what we'll do is we're going to play bait. I wonder if they have to redesign the Muton models, or if they had them actually designed like this the entire time. Yeah, you're almost gone, so let's get you out of here, buddy.
Engaging target.
Boy, I remember those Advent Soldier guys giving me such a hard time. Nice to feel the other side of this advantage. Okay, so not fine, not too bad, not flawless, of course, but how many missions am I going to get that on? I suppose if I did the flanks thing at the breach, I would have been fine, but eh. No one likes a perfectionist. Okay, so we got the extra padding, we got the extra intel, and we got even more intel for all the ones we have subdued. How I subdue the targets after leaving them?
Kidnapping hybrids and turning them into psionic thralls. The process is irreversible. Stop the abductions so we can ensure the city's hybrids return to their lives.
Okay, so some of these stories are actually randomized. That's interesting.
Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that. The City Council has approved Reclamation's use of field teams. This will keep a lid on unrest, but with community support, they can do much more.
So, now they have some district unrest issues to settle. First, we got our reward here. And I'm going to put him into this thing to get that HP that I said I would do. Alright. Now we got promotions we need to take care of. Oh, he also has scars. Probably should have taken him. He'll be fine. So, let's see. What does he get? Ignoring all cover bonuses. So, does that mean a guaranteed shot? Does that mean a ignoring just like armor damage penalty? I don't know. Well, at least now we know what he does. Alright, let's see. So we don't have any new ones yet. Okay. I don't think I actually put that armor on. Let me see. I don't think I actually put that stuff on that I said I was going to get. Let's see. You're usually going in beginning, right? Yeah. Let's give you Mockweave. And then how do you say his name? Churub? Okay. He can have our extra health. Doesn't have any. Okay. At least I'm not sneezing as bad as I was in Evil Within. Alright, so I don't have any modular weapons yet, so I'm still waiting on that. One more day of progress left. Alright, good. Let's go to the cityscape. Alright, so what we need to do here is we need to add a field team. Now, it's a little hard to tell, but in the middle box, there's 9 of these squares, and these are where you put your field teams. So for here, we need to set our field teams. Now, it's a little confusing. You start from the top and work your way down, not from the bottom. So don't think you get these ones on the bottom. Basically, every Friday you get one of these things. For right now, I got a steady supply of intel. I'm going to get Illyrium. Yeah, let's get Illyrium. Don't worry about this 2 district thing here. There's another way you can lower district. So let's get technology. Now that I have it, we're going to use the field teams things down here. These are the abilities down here. So you get these for how many ever field teams you have. And the first one you get is Vigilance. And it just lowers the overall unrest rating. Now, vigilance refunds around every 4 turns, so don't worry about wasting it, because you're just going to have another chance to do it again. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to the scavenger market to get more things I could buy, but right now I want to do another mission. Yeah, because these are things going to disappear over time.
When hostile forces feel overwhelmed, they may attempt to cut their losses in a spectacular fashion, but they might destroy evidence.
Actually,
or activate a bomb as you approach. Whatever the case, stop them.
Yeah, we won't put him into too much danger. You'll be fine.
Recently, the progeny kidnapped a construction crew and brought them here.
Now, when you say construction crew, how many people are we talking?
22, all hybrids. Now, the one who escaped tipped off 3-1 PD.
Okay, so this one's considered difficult, so we may have a little trouble here. Though what's difficult in XCOM, really? Last unit has their weapons disabled. Enemies are harder to hit. Okay, we're gonna go through. Let's send Blue Blood here. Let's send Cheer up here. Let's send Godmother up here. And Terminal here. Actually, hold on. I'd rather have his weapon disabled. Yeah. I'm assuming these are all randomized. They're not, like, set.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Don't bunch up.
Alright, let's see. I can take him out. Yeah, let's take him out. Because he's going to cause some annoyances. Alright, you can take him out. Alright. Hopefully you can finish him. Yes, good. Lancer shot. Oh, that's very good. Take that. Oh, why don't you use this pistol, man? Seriously, why even use the other pistol? Ooh, okay. Don't like that. So what I could do is I can guarantee that I can kill him. That's for sure. So let's put her here. And take him out. Now for him, sorry. Let's try to subdue him. If I don't take him out this turn, I'll take him out next turn. I can guarantee that.
You aren't supposed to hit back.
Oh man, I'm out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just finish him off. That way I can remove the psi increase.
Book him.
Now, oh, I got run and gun, of course. So let's see if I can just attack him here and kill him. Hey, that went well. Okay, so we got through the first counter, we got 2 more.
Those hybrids, some of them match the construction workers.
Alright, so let's see. Enemies will be crit. Okay, so let's put Godmother here. Let's put here. And same setup, yeah.
Breach! Breach!
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's finish him off so we can't use the psi stuff. So they do try to mix it up so you don't have to do the same objectives over and over again. So they have these little collect evidence stuff. Let's see. There's only 3 units, so I could be fine flanking him here. See if I can land a dead eye on him again. Really? 65%? Alright, go take care of him. Alright, so first, let's... Yeah, let's go ahead and just subdue the target.
Shouldn't have bothered.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of him. Then she can just run in and take care of him.
I made the arrest.
If I have to, I will use the leadership thing, but that's it. %. Let's put him on Overwatch. There we go. Alright, let's do the same thing like before.
Headed this way.
This time you should have a flank.
Where? Oh, I see.
Piece of cake. Thankfully, you don't have to waste your turn doing all these little things. They're just done automatically.
Whoa, I'm picking up a massive power spike in the next room. It's consistent with a gene therapy clinic. But those are outlawed.
Okay, so that vent, only one character is allowed to do that, and that's the Viper. Unfortunately, we don't have her, so kind of a shame. She would be very useful right now, so we can't do that. However, what we can do is let's put Blue Blood here. Let's put Godmother here. And same setup as before. Now, can she do anything? Hold on. Remove. Alright, so put her first. She should be able to use her ability. Hold on. Not valid for units breach slot. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so let's do this.
Don't bunch up.
Stay behind me.
That doesn't look so bad.
That will be useful. Let's see, we got a surprised. We got an aggressive. Okay, let's take care of the aggressive guy. Alright, let's use the flanks for right now. That would be useful. Dude, we are severely outnumbered.
This building is wired. Stop them from blowing it up.
Okay, this is actually going to be tough. This is tougher than anything I've seen thus far. Let's see what we got. He's going to go next. Who? Way over there. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about him. What I am going to worry about is this guy over here. A little risky, but at least I can take care of this guy. Now, what is this thing over here? Enemies activating self. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Alright, does that mean until his turn? 10, so he's at the very end. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get her in position. That way she can take him out. Alright, that'll probably be the smartest thing to do. Where's number 4? Okay. So let's move her up.
Changing position.
Okay, so what I could do is I can move her up. Let's see. Who's the next one that's on the list? Him. Okay. I could damage both of them from here. That would do about 4 damage. Yeah, let's do that.
I made the arrest.
Her will is boundless.
Not what I wanted.
Her resolve lights the air.
She's rooted. What am I gonna do? Okay. He's the guy who has the thing, right? But he's the thing we want to need to take care of. So what I should do is focus on him. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to team up. Blue blood. Step up right now. Heal. Put her on Overwatch because I can't do anything from here. Alright, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to... You don't have run and gun, do you? No, he doesn't. That's about as close as I can get him to. Alright, we'll take it.
Moving. Eyes open.
Not liking these odds. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the distance. He's next, right? He's next. Okay, so what we're going to do... how far away is my scatter shot? Could I attack them both? Alright, let's do that. Good, just what I wanted to do. let's go ahead and take care of this guy. One less threat to worry about.
Book 'em.
Orange and azure.
I completely forgot the Overwatch. Yeah, it looks like I did. I look like I was being much smarter.
Headed where needed.
Alright, let's do the same thing. Catch him if he runs. And then here, you can go subdue him. Take care of the last target.
You're under arrest.
Whew. Okay. That was a little spicy. Okay. We're gonna have to call it there, because I have to go do remote work stuff. But I think that was a good journey so far. So, we're about, I think it was like mission 6.
The Progeny's hybrid abduction program is no more, but the damage they've done is substantial.
Right, okay. So, we're gonna end the video here. This is a good place to stop. About halfway to where I started on my first game, but hey, not bad for about an hour or two. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you would like to check out some more XCOM content, I do have some footage of Xenonauts and XCOM without commentary. I probably will be redoing it because I kind of realized while doing the other videos that sometimes some games are really hard to keep them interesting without commentary. So, well, am I really adding much commentary here? But I'm going to try to make these a little bit more for that kind of purpose. So that's what I'm going to kind of do. But if you want to watch something else or just check out those games instead, you can. But anyways, stay tuned for more. I'm going to have quite a lot to say about this game when I make a review on it. So stay tuned until then. Until then, catch you later.